We are on our last day here in Laos, and I thought I'd give you a little walkthrough on what it looks like here and avoiding potholes. And what the good, what the bad is about here. First of all, it's just a small island. There's not much going on here. It's a big mix between people that live here and also just tourists. The entire island is like about 5 kilometers, so about a 9-kilometer walk. You can just do the whole island. Super calm. Lao people are just super relaxed. They don't have like that spunk, you know, like let's go. And everything's kind of chill. While we're walking, I'm gonna show you some spots. So this spot is called Sabai. It's owned by a Western guy. That's a good bar to hit up if you want to just hang out, some good music. Another thing about out here is everything's Reggae based. I've noticed like it's a lot of like Jamaican themed stuff. A lot of the Western people that work out here. There's actually a lot of like they all have like that Reggae look. So you'll see a lot of dreadlocks out here. You'll see a lot of weed actually is a big one. And then here, this is another restaurant. If you get out here, it's called Sunset Really good food. I think probably the best food I've had in the island. And you see all these kids. Look at him. He's got to be like 7 years old, and they're riding full-on motorbikes. It's crazy. Now, when you first get to here, you're gonna see this place, Green Guest House. No disrespect to him, he actually has a really good hotel, but it's expensive compared to a lot of the other ones around here for what it is. He charges $150 a night, which is like $8 a night, which is not bad, right? But if you walk down like 200 meters more, you can start getting 50,000 kep, which is $2 to $3 a night, and it's close to the river. Now, if you do want to get something on the river, it's like 150. Overall, it's really good. Everything is cheap. Every night is kind of the same thing here. You just kind of hit a bar up and you chill, you hang out with people. When I say go to the bar, it's not so much like you go to the bar, you just get trashed and karaoke and stuff like that. It's more of you just kind of go to a bar, get on a hammock, maybe have a couple of drinks, order some food, and just chill out. Going forward, we're just getting ourselves into the pier. So this is where starting to get like all the touristy stuff. The touristy stuff in Laos, I've noticed there's not really a difference in pricing. So from like one guy to another, you see this kid. Like he's got to be like 6 or 7 years old. You see that a lot. It's like one of the bigger ones. It's called Reggae Bar. Really good spot. You got hammocks in there. The food's actually pretty good. They have ghost peppers. They made me a pad thai with ghost peppers. They made me fried rice with ghost peppers. They even made me like a ketchup mix with ghost peppers because I think nobody buys it but me apparently. Been open and willing to do that for me. But everything else, it's just super calm, man. Everyone does wake up early. One thing I noticed here, unlike like Vietnam and China, is nobody really sleeps at 11 or 12. It's just kind of like you're relaxed all day. But like at 11 o'clock, everything is not shut down here, which is super cool because there's not a lot to do here. Now, if you do get right to the pier, here is where you can get money out with a Visa. Now, it's not an ATM withdrawal. They charge your Visa card. And after they charge you, take like 6% or something like that. And then your bank's also gonna charge you for an international charge. And then after that, they give you whatever's remaining. So it's not even like an ATM withdrawal. If you have like Thai baht, Cambodian, it's really hard here to exchange. Again, Cambodian's not even respected money. Like it doesn't have value outside of Cambodia. Don't have that if you can avoid it. You can see here, we're just hanging out right at the pier. This is where the boats, like you'll catch a boat here and it'll take you down there. There's another island right there and it just goes. So super cool area, man. I really do like it out here. Where I've been staying is 50,000 kip a day. So it's like $280 a day, $2.80 a day. If you're getting like the Western food, it'll be like 50 to 60 kip, which is like $4, I believe. If you're getting like Lao food, you're like 10 to 15, up to 20 kip, depending on what you get. And like I usually in the morning, I don't eat breakfast, I don't eat lunch, I just eat dinner only. So last night I got 4 scrambled eggs with tomatoes and onions in it, and I paid like $1.50. Another thing I've seen out here too, which is kind of crazy, is a lot of these restaurants, you know, obviously like Asian restaurants, you have the kids working. The restaurant I showed you earlier, the Sunset restaurant, it's the husband, the wife, the mother, and the 3 daughters, respectively 8, maybe 10, and then like 17 or 19 years old. They work, I don't think I've ever seen somebody work so hard with those kids. Like they are dead serious. The 8-year-old, like she does not play games. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's like you're helping the family. I did when I grew up. I know there's like tax laws. You can't like apply for a job. So they are working their family. If you're gonna come here, it's kind of like PP Island. After a couple of days, you've done it all. Now, if you go forward, like we're going back to the pier, but if you go the other way, there's really nothing but like coffee shops and riverside like restaurants and stuff like that. You're kind of limited to that. Now, if you do go all the way across, if you saw the last video, we crossed like the little bridge to the other island, and there's like a dolphin park. The dolphin park was closed when I was here. Seems like they're just rebuilding it. And the waterfall's not bad. It's a Mekong waterfall. It's supposed to be like the widest and Southeast Asia. Once you get those done, you're kind of done. Like there's not too much else that does out here. Spend like 2 days here, then you kind of carry on. A lot of people I talk to only stay here for a couple days. I hope that helps out a little bit. If you do come out here, the process to get here is pretty cheap. VOA is like 40, and then there's a stampede fee of $2. And I did clarify that. Remember we did the run a couple days ago or last week, and I was talking about like they charge us $2. I had looked on the government site. The stampede fee is $2. I don't think a lot of people just knew how to say it. Like if you go to Vietnam, like remember back in the day, you get your VOA online. It's $25. You get the piece of paper, and then you walk to the airport, you fill out the paperwork, and then they stamp you, and that was an additional $10. So wow, this place here is super good. Menus on the wall, can't miss it. But their kids there work super hard. You see the father right back there. He actually delivers all the beer around the area too, so they're kind of a big deal, and their food's good. And if you want something nice, there are nicer spots here as well. I don't know, man. I say get on a bungalow and watch out for the poop. If you are renting a bike, a motorbike itself is like $5 to $6 for the day, and if you want to rent a bicycle, it's like 75 cents to $1 for the day. And when it's a day, it's pretty much bringing back by like 7, like before everybody passes out drunk. It's kind of their rule. There's no like requirements for like ID or driver's license. Most of these motorbikes don't even have license plates on them. The ones that I've seen have license plates, they had Vietnam license plates, which is weird. They probably just got them cheap and snuck them over, or whatever the case might be. Yeah, hopefully that helps you guys out, guys. I'm gonna head back. We're going more north up Laos here, leaving tomorrow. So till then, I will see you again.